Welcome to Deep Body Lab, where we uncover the hidden truths about your biology and explore exactly how to optimize your health. Most people believe low testosterone is purely a sexual problem, but that is actually the very last symptom to appear. The truth is that most men do not lose their desire first. Instead, they lose their energy, focus, and vital drive. By the time they finally notice something is wrong, their metabolism is already broken and their internal systems are failing. We have been taught one big lie for decades, that testosterone is simply a sex hormone and nothing else matters. Because of this misconception, men ignore the signs, doctors ignore the cause, and everything gets blamed on simply getting older. But testosterone is not just about sex. It is a metabolic hormone, a stress buffer, and a powerful motivation hormone. Sexual function is just the end of the chain. So we must look at the silent symptoms that appear much earlier. Low testosterone shows up quietly when you wake up tired, even after sleeping for 7 full hours of rest at night. You start to notice that stubborn fat accumulates around the waist, and it refuses to go away despite your best efforts. You begin to lose physical strength without changing your workouts, and your muscles feel softer and less dense than before. Brain fog becomes a daily reality. Your attention span shortens, and complex tasks feel significantly harder to complete than usual. Your motivation disappears entirely, but your internal stress increases, making you feel anxious about things that should not matter. Small problems suddenly feel overwhelming, and you lose the mental resilience to handle the daily challenges of life and work. Most men think they just need more discipline or willpower, blaming themselves for a physiological failure they cannot control. But the answer is no. Your hormones are actively fighting you, creating a chemical barrier that discipline alone cannot break. Here is what almost no one explains about the deep connection between your testosterone levels and your insulin sensitivity. Low testosterone and high insulin feed each other in a vicious cycle that destroys your health and body composition. High insulin suppresses testosterone production, making it impossible for your body to generate the male hormone it desperately needs. Low testosterone leads to increased fat storage, specifically visceral fat that wraps around your organs and damages your health. More fat tissue creates more estrogen, the female hormone, which further suppresses your body's ability to produce testosterone. This creates a dangerous feedback loop where more estrogen leads to even lower testosterone, trapping you in a broken metabolism. This is why eating late at night is so destructive, as it spikes insulin right when your body needs rest. Snacking all day keeps your insulin chronically high, never allowing your hormonal baseline to reset to a healthy level. Training too hard without adequate recovery destroys testosterone faster than aging because it adds massive stress to a broken system. You do not lose testosterone simply because you are older. You lose it because your metabolism is constantly stressed. Chronic stress is the ultimate enemy of testosterone, and understanding cortisol is the key to unlocking your hormonal potential. High cortisol tells your body that we are surviving a crisis, so it stops building muscle and burning fat. When you sleep less than 6 hours, your body shuts down production of vital hormones to conserve energy for survival. Scrolling until midnight exposes your eyes to blue light, which tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime. Your body shuts down production, not because you are weak, but because it is trying to protect you from stress. Relying on caffeine to mask this fatigue only increases cortisol further, digging a deeper hole for your hormonal health. Our bodies are designed for short bursts of stress, not the constant low-level anxiety of modern life and work. Most men respond to low energy by trying to train harder, believing that more effort will solve their problems. That is a huge mistake because overtraining combined with poor sleep equals a massive cortisol spike in your system. When cortisol spikes from overtraining, testosterone suppression follows immediately, negating all the hard work you just did in the gym. Testosterone thrives on short, intense training sessions followed by adequate rest, not on long, exhausting endurance workouts. Simple activities like walking and getting sunlight are far more effective for hormonal recovery than killing yourself in the gym. Consistency is the key to success, not exhaustion. So focus on showing up daily rather than destroying your body. We must reframe our understanding because testosterone is not just about sex. It is the foundation of male vitality. It is about your drive, your confidence, your decision-making ability, and your resilience in the face of adversity. It governs muscle preservation and blood sugar control, acting as the master regulator of your physical and mental state. Sexual symptoms come last, so you must fix your metabolism first, and then testosterone levels will naturally follow. You do not need expensive supplements yet. You need to start with the fundamental habits that control your biology. Start by eating your final meal earlier in the day to allow your insulin levels to drop before sleep. Walk for 10 to 15 minutes after every meal to help regulate blood sugar without stressing your body. Lift heavy weights to stimulate muscle growth, but do it less often to ensure your nervous system recovers fully. Prioritize getting to sleep before midnight, as the hours before 12 are the most restorative for your hormonal system. Reduce constant digital stimulation to lower your baseline cortisol levels and allow your brain to finally relax. Stop snacking between meals to give your insulin receptors a break and force your body to burn stored fat. These simple habits lower insulin and cortisol, creating the perfect environment for testosterone to recover naturally and effectively. Low testosterone is not a failure of your masculinity. It is simply a biological signal that something is wrong. Fix the environment inside your body, and the hormone will do its job exactly as nature intended it to. It will return quietly, naturally, and powerfully, restoring the vitality and drive that you thought was lost forever. Take control of your metabolism today, and you will see that age is not the barrier you think it is. Nutrition is the fuel for your hormones. So choose foods that build your body rather than those that destroy it. Replace your late-night scrolling with reading or meditation to signal to your nervous system that it is safe. Every morning is a new opportunity to reset your circadian rhythm and optimize your hormonal production for the day. When your hormones are balanced, your mood stabilizes, your anxiety fades, and you feel ready to lead again. Small steps taken consistently will always outperform drastic measures that you cannot sustain for more than a few weeks. You have the power to turn back the biological clock by simply respecting the needs of your ancient biology. Hydration is often overlooked, but water is essential for transporting hormones effectively throughout your entire bloodstream. Deep breathing signals safety to your brain, instantly lowering cortisol and opening the door for testosterone production. Disconnect to reconnect with yourself, because your body cannot heal when it is constantly bombarded by digital noise. Your posture reflects your hormones, but improving your posture can also send positive feedback signals to your brain. Connect with nature whenever possible, as it has a profound grounding effect on your stress response system. Social connection and laughter are natural stress busters that help regulate your hormonal balance without any effort. Clear your mind of clutter by writing down your thoughts, leaving space for focus and determination to grow. Alcohol is a toxin that directly lowers testosterone, so minimizing it is one of the best things you can do. Your muscles are an endocrine organ, and keeping them strong is essential for maintaining healthy testosterone levels. Cold exposure can teach your body to handle stress better, improving your resilience to the challenges of daily life. Heat exposure helps detoxify the body and improves cardiovascular health, supporting the transport of hormones in blood. Become a detective of your own diet, avoiding processed chemicals that disrupt your endocrine system and hormones. Avoid plastics whenever possible, as they contain chemicals that mimic estrogen and lower your testosterone levels significantly. Even your clothing choices matter. Choose natural fibers that allow your skin to breathe and reduce overheating. A warm shower before bed can lower your body temperature afterwards, signaling to your brain that it is time to sleep. Micronutrients like zinc and magnesium are crucial building blocks for testosterone, so ensure you are getting enough. Vitamin D from sunlight is actually a pro-hormone, essential for the production of testosterone in the male body. Swap refined sugar for natural alternatives, as sugar spikes insulin more aggressively than almost any other food source. Compound movements like squats recruit the most muscle fibers, triggering a larger hormonal response than isolation exercises. Deadlifts engage your entire posterior chain, signaling your body to become stronger and more resilient to physical stress. Sprinting is a primal movement that tells your body it needs to be fast and powerful to survive. Respect your rest days as much as your training days, because growth happens when you are resting, not working. As your health improves, you will notice your skin clearing up and a new brightness in your eyes. Your relationships will improve because you will have more energy to give to the people who matter most. You will have the energy to play with your children and be the active father figure they need. Work becomes easier when your brain is sharp, allowing you to achieve more in less time with less stress. Invest in your sleep environment, as it is the sanctuary where your body performs its most critical repairs. Keep your bedroom cool, as a lower ambient temperature helps you fall into deep sleep much faster. Consider using blue light blocking glasses in the evening to protect your melatonin production from artificial lighting. Herbal teas like chamomile or adaptogens like ashwagandha can help lower cortisol levels before you go to bed. Diaphragmatic breathing massages your vagus nerve, switching your body from fight or flight mode into rest and digest mode. Aligning your life with your natural circadian rhythm is the ultimate biohack for long-term health and hormonal balance. Wake up at the same time every single day to anchor your biological clock and regulate hormone release. Do not fear healthy fats, as cholesterol is the raw material your body uses to manufacture testosterone molecules. Avoid industrial seed oils, which are highly inflammatory and can disrupt the delicate balance of your endocrine system. Clean air and deep breathing are underrated tools for detoxification and reducing the overall toxic load on your body. Be patient with yourself, as healing a broken metabolism takes time and cannot be rushed by shortcuts. Look back only to see how far you have come, but keep your eyes focused on the healthy future ahead. Surround yourself with other men who are on the same path, as their habits will naturally influence yours. Pass this knowledge on to the next generation so they do not have to struggle with the same lies. Aging does not have to mean decline. It can be a time of wisdom, strength, and continued vitality. A healthy heart and a healthy metabolism are the foundation upon which all other aspects of manhood are built. When your physiology is optimized, your ambition returns, and you start setting goals that excite you once again. Obstacles that once seemed impossible now appear as simple challenges to be overcome with effort and persistence. You become more resilient to discomfort, able to weather the storm of life without losing your internal balance. That fire inside you has not gone out. It was merely suffocated by poor habits and modern stress. You have the power to add fuel to that fire every single day through the choices you make. The fog will lift, the fatigue will vanish, and you will remember what it feels like to be truly alive. Leave the old, tired version of yourself behind and step boldly into a future of strength and health. Sleep deeply, eat naturally, move frequently, and let the sun hit your skin to unlock your potential. This is not just about hormones. It is about reclaiming the life and vitality that you deserve to have. Thank you for watching Deep Body Lab. Fix your biology, and the rest will follow. See you next time.